Hello, and welcome to week 2 of the Technology in 4Cs course through Missouri State. This week you'll be taking a look at some professional blogs. One professional blog that you'll be required to subscribe to in some way is called MindShift. There are several others that you have options for also subscribing to, but this one's about MindShift. If you're not an avid blogger, let me just explain to you how blogs are set up and how they're different from other forms of communication that you might read online. So here's the blog, the homepage for the MindShift blog. I'm going to scroll down here, and as you can see, it's set up to be very visual. So there are some huge visuals at the beginning, and then when you scroll down, you find posts that are dated. And this blogger has done it well. They've taken the latest blog post, which happens to be on August 20th, and they've put it at the top. And so when that person was creating this blog, that's how they set it up. You can see that there are some blog posts done every week, but not every day, certainly. So blogs don't have to be updated daily by the blogger. Also, for this particular blog, across the top, you will see KQED. This just happens to be the radio station of the person who has set up the blog. And this ribbon across the top here gives you information about their radio station, and we won't necessarily be referring to these. What you'll need to pay attention to are within the blog itself, these areas. And then you can search within the blog here in this search bar. And so your challenge this week is to search. Just do a search on MindShift and the digital learning environment, or the MindShift and digital learning. I would encourage you to just start here. So this is already on the website MindShift. We don't need to put that in, but we can certainly type in digital learning environment. That's one option, and see what you come up with. So the assignment this week is to find a blog post, and it has to be on something about the digital learning environment, and that's what you're looking for. So I leave it open to you to find a blog post that speaks to you. It doesn't have to be a recent one. It can be one that's dated later, but it still resonates with you in some way. A good place to start would be here in your search tool. However, you can also search by category, and I like the way that they've set this one up. So they're huge on gaming and learning. That might be an area where you start. There's a tab called Big Ideas, one called Teaching Strategies, one called Children and Media. And this just gives information about the blog site, and the blogger itself. So start in one of these places. Find an article that speaks to you. I'm just going to click on their most recent blog post here that I searched for the digital learning environment, and see what I come up with. Now, although I'm not a fourth grade teacher, this might speak to me as I start reading it, because it resonates with something that I'm interested in about my digital learning environment in whatever area you teach. The other thing I like about blogs is that they're relatively short. It's just like reading a short article. So this particular one happens to be this long. Gives you related posts. I like that setup in a blog as well. And then it's also set up to allow people who search this site to provide their feedback. So you're going to find a blog post, read the blog post, and then your instructions in your discussion board folder will tell you what to do from there. So enjoy exploring the blogs, especially this blog site, and let me know if you have any questions.